Good morning, students, and welcome for your next math lecture. Students, as you all know that we have started with a new chapter, that is multiplication and division. Yes? Okay. And students, in the previous lecture, we studied the first part of this chapter, that is multiplication. We learned about the multiplication and you all have solved problem set 14 as well. Okay, now students, in today's lecture we are going to learn the second part of this chapter, that is division. We are going to learn the second part of this chapter, that is division. So students, as I'm explaining this chapter or as I'm explaining this part of division, I want that you should thoroughly pay attention, because this is what is being increased more than the previous year. In 4th standard, you studied only about single digit divisor. Now you are going to learn how to divide the number by using 2 digits divisor. So I want everybody should pay attention. Okay. Now students, we are going to learn about division. As you have learned some things about division, yes, in the previous year in the 3rd standard, you have learned about division, but you have learned division of single digit. That means you have learned to divide the number by a single digit, like used to divide the number by 9, 6, like single digit number. The divisor should would be only of single digit. But students, in 5th standard, you are going to see how you are going to divide the numbers by using a double digit number. So you know the basic things about the division, that is quotient, remainder, divisor and dividend. These four parts of the division you all already have learned in the 4th standard. Okay. For example, we know that division means making equal parts of a given number or subtracting a number repeatedly from a given number. You know that when you're subtracting a number from a particular number repeatedly, if you're uh, subtracting till you get the answer as 0, then that is also one part of what? Division. Okay. We know that we get two divisions from one multiplication. Now you will think that how we can get two divisions from one multiplication. Now students, in this it is like that when you do you get two divisions from one multiplication. Suppose 9 fours is equal to 36. Okay, 9 fours is equal to 36. If 9 fours is 36 and 4 nines is also 36. So in the division it could be 36 divided by 4, it will be 9, or 36 divided by 9, it would be the 4, because the same number you can multiply by both the ways. Okay, so in similar way that we get two divisions from one multiplication. Now students, there is nothing new to learn about division. Now in this lecture we are not going to learn anything new about division. You are going to follow the division as you all have learned in the previous year. Only the number of digits in the dividend and the divisor will grow. What they are telling, only the number in the place of dividend and divisor will grow. That means when you are dividing the number, the divisor that will grow by one number. So that means you have learned single digit, it will become double digit. And the number in the dividend place, you have learned up till 2 digits or 3 digits, but now you are going to learn up till 4 digits or 5 digits. Okay, so this is the main part of the division in this chapter. So we will see now how we are supposed to solve the division by using the divisor of double digit number. Okay, now let us proceed further. See, it is there on textbook page number 19. We are going to see on in textbook page number 19. Now students, those who are having textbook, they'll open that maths textbook and they'll open page number 19. And students, those who are not having textbook, if they are having only combined book, just open your combined book where division sums are there. Book number 2. And we are going to solve problem set 15. Okay, in textbook page number 19, we are going to solve problem set 15. So now let us proceed further with the division. Now, now students, see question number 1. It is solve the following and write the quotient and remainder. It is solve the following and write the quotient and remainder. Now students, we have to solve this division sum, and after solving it we have to find out the quotient and remainder, and we have to write it down. Okay, now the dividend is 1284, and you have to divide that number by using divisor as 32. That means what you have to do, students, for this you should be aware about the tables. That's the reason I'm telling you all to revise the tables again and again, because tables are the most important part for multiplication and division. Is that clear? Okay, now you will be thinking that when we are supposed to learn the table of 32. No need. What you are supposed to do, that you just have to write when you're solving this division sum. The most important part you all have to do is that you need to write the whole table of the divisor. That is, the divisor is 32. Okay, so the divisor is 32, so you have to write the whole table of 32 at one side, and then you can solve the division easily. Okay, so now how you will find out the table of 32? You don't have to copy from somewhere or something. You can write the table on your own by multiplying it. Okay, so first I'll write the table of 32. 32 ones is 32. Okay, then 32 twos is 64. Now how I had found out that number? What you will do, 32 multiply by 2. So like that you will multiply 32 by 1 to 10, and you will get the whole table. So 32 twos is equal to 64. 32 threes is equal to 96. 32 fours is 128. 32 fives is 160. 32 6 is 192. 32 7 is 224. 32 8 is 256. 32 9 is 288. And 32 tens is 320. Now students, what you will do to find out this table? First, 32 ones is 32, because any number multiplied by 1 is the number itself. So 32 ones is 32. Okay, the second number is 32 multiplied by 2. So you will multiply 2 by 32. You will do multiplication like 32 multiplied by 2. You will get the answer as 64. Similarly, you will do the single multiplication of each number. Like you will multiply 32 by 3. Then you will multiply 32 by 4. Then you will multiply 32 by 5. Then you will multiply 32 by 6. Then you will multiply 32 by 7. Then 8. Then 9. And then 10. Okay, so in similar way you will multiply the single number, and then you will get the whole table, that is 32 ones are till 32 tens are. Okay, the whole table you can get it. Okay students, now what you have to do, whole table is ready for you all. Now you have to do the division. So now for doing the division, we will start from the first number, that is 1000, thousands place. Okay students, keep this in mind that in division you will do from the, not from units place. In addition, subtraction, multiplication, you are starting from the units place. But in division, you don't have to start from the units place. You have to start from the first place. Okay. So here the first number is 1284. So students, here the first number is 1. So 1 is at thousands place. So now students, is 1 can be divisible by 32? No, because 1 is smaller than 32. The number which is smaller than divisor, that number you can't be divided. So you need to add, you need to take another number. Okay, जो नंबर जो डिवाइजर है 32 से, जो नंबर छोटा रहेगा आप उसको डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते, तो आप क्या करके करेंगे, उसके बाजू वाले को भी ऐड करेंगे. ठीक है, सो पहला नंबर क्या है 1. सो यू कैन नॉट डिवाइड 1 बाय 32, सो यू विल टेक 2. तो आप क्या करेंगे, 2 को भी लेंगे, तो नंबर क्या हो गया 12. सो अगेन यू कैन नॉट डिवाइड 12 बाय 32 बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली 12 इज लेस देन 32. So we'll take the third number. So that is 128. So that is 128. अभी 128 32 से बड़ा है. Okay. अभी वो 32 से बड़ा है, तो आपको 32 के टेबल में देखना है पहले कि 128 है कि नहीं. It is there. Yes. 32 fourza is 128. So we will divide that. 32 fourza is 32. You have to write 4 up because 32 fourza. 32 fourza is 128. So you have written that 128. Now students, you have to subtract this both the numbers. So 128 minus 128, you will get the answer as 000. Okay. So the number dividend में से 128 का हम लोगों ने डिवीजन कर लिया. अभी एक नंबर बचा है. One number is remaining. Which is that number? 4. So you will bring that 4 down. Students, you will bring that number 4 down. Okay. Now students, 4 32 से बड़ा है कि छोटा है? Yes, it is less than 32. So you are not supposed to divide. You can't divide it, but you can't keep it as answer. You can't keep it as answer. You need to divide it by 0. So we will divide it as 32 zeros are 0. So any number multiplied by 0, answer is 0. So 32 divided by 0 is 0. अगर आपको अभी 4 को सॉल्व करना है, जैसे हम लोगों ने 128 को सॉल्व किया, वैसे 4 को भी सॉल्व करना है. बराबर. 4 को वैसे ही नहीं रख सकते हम लोग. तो 4 को हम लोग क्या करेंगे? 0 से डिवाइड करेंगे. So 32 divided by 32 zeros is 0. So we'll do the subtraction, that is 4 minus 0 is, answer will be 4. 4 minus 0 is 4. Here your answer is over of division. Is there any other number to come down? और कोई नंबर है 4 के बाजू में जो नीचे आने वाला है? नहीं. पूरा 1284 का हम लोगों ने क्या किया? डिवीजन सॉल्व किया. ठीक है. Now let us see what is the quotient. Quotient is the number 40 जो ऊपर रहता है. The number which is above the dividend, that is what? Quotient, and the remainder is the 4. So students, keep this in mind that in the division 4 is not the answer. Answer is what? 40. In a division problem, whatever answer is that is what? Quotient. Quotient is the main answer for the division sum. Is that clear? So students, here the remainder is 4 and quotient is 40. So they have told in the question very well that write the quotient and remainder. So we have written the quotient is equal to 40 and remainder is equal to 4. Is that clear? So in this way students, you have to solve this division sum. Now let us see the next one. Next one is 5586 divided by 87. The next one is 5586 divided by 87. So the very first step you all have to do is that, what do you have to do? You have to first write the table of 87. So now let us see the table of 87. 87 ones is equal to 87. Okay, 87 ones is equal to 87. 87 twos is 174. 87 threes is equal to 261. 87 fours is 348. 87 fives is 435. 87 six is 522. 87 sevens is 609. 87 eights is 696. 87 nines is 783 and 87 tens is 870. So in this way students, I have written the table of 87 which is visible to you all on your screen. Now students, this table again I have written in the similar way. I have done the multiplication of single places and digit, and then I have got the answer. So you all also have to do, because when you will get the divisor as a double digit, first step is that you have to write the whole table. Then only you can solve this division sum easily. Okay. So first we have written the table till 87 tens is 870. Okay. Now students, the next step is that we will start doing the division. So the dividend is 5586. The dividend is 5586. So the first place, that is thousands place, that is 5. So ultimately 5 is less than 87. So you can't take it. So let us So let us take the second number. It is less than 87. So second number is 55. Now students, you can see again 55 is less than 87. Okay. Now let us take the third number. Third number is 558. Third number is 558. Yes. Now 558 is bigger than 87. Now you have to see whether 558 is there in this table of 87. Is it there? No. Then it's not there. The students, you have to see the number which is less than 558 and it is there in the table of 87. आपको एक अभी ऐसा नंबर देखना है जो 558 से कम है और वो 87 के टेबल में है. So 87 ones are 87 है, 87 twos are 174, 87 threes is 261, 87 fours is 348, 87 fives is 435, 87 sixes is 522. आ गया ना इधर 522 and 87 sevens is 609. Now 609 is bigger than 558. तो कम कौन सा है 522. So 87 6 522. So वो नंबर हम लोग ले सकते. So let us take that number, that is 87 6 is 522. Okay. Now let us do the subtraction. After this step we have to do the subtraction. Okay. So first units place. 8 minus 2, it is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. And 5 minus 5, it is 0. So you got 0 and 36 as the remainder, as the answer. But the answer is not over because there is one more number, that is 6 in the dividend. So you need to get that 6 below. Okay, so you will get that 6 below. So the answer is 360. It is 366. Okay. Now students, now you have to see whether 366 is present in 87's table. Is it there? No. Is it not there? It's not there. So you have to see the number which is smaller than 366. Yes, it is 87 multiplied by 4, that is 348. So we have to take that 87 4s are 348. Okay, now let us do the subtraction. We'll do the subtraction from units place. 6 minus 8. Now 6 is a smaller number, so we need to borrow the number. So we'll cancel 6. You will take it as 16 and you borrowed one number from tens place. So we'll cancel that 6 and you will take there as 5. Okay. So now students, units place 16 minus 8 is 8. 5 minus 4 is 1 and 3 minus 3 is 0. So it is 18. Now any other number is there from up to any to come down? Any number is coming down? No. The dividend, all the numbers are over. So students, so here your division sum is also over. You are not going to proceed further because there is no use of proceeding further because already you did the division completely. Okay. Now students, here the 64 is what? Quotient. 64 is quotient and 18 is remainder. But students, in this the main answer is what? Quotient. So the year 5586 divided by 87 is equal to 64 as a quotient. Okay. So the quotient is equal to 64 and remainder is equal to 18. So in this way students, you have to solve this division sums. Is that clear? First important part, that you have to write the whole table of the divisor number and then it will be easier for you all to do the division. Is that clear? So now the students, the homework is in this question number 1, problem set 15 में जो question number 1 है, solve the following and write the quotient and remainder. उसमें 6 sums है, total 6 sums है. उसमें से first and second one I have solved. Third, fourth, fifth and sixth you will solve it on your own. Is that clear? These 6 sums are present in question number 1 only. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, 3, 4 दोज आर डिफरेंट, बट क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 में ये 6 सम्स है, उसमें से 2 सम्स मैंने सॉल्व किए और बाकी के 4 सम्स आपको खुद सॉल्व करना है, दैट इज योर होमवर्क। ओके, नाउ लेट अस प्रोसीड फर्दर। Now here students, you can see question number 2. How many hours will it take to travel 336 kilometer at a speed of 48 kilometer per hour? Now students, this is what a word problem sum. In this also you have to do a division and it is related to a word problem of division. Okay. So what they have told, how many hours will it take? कितने घंटे लगेंगे to travel? To travel मतलब for a long route, to travel 336 kilometer at a speed of 48 kilometer per hour. अगर वो लोग पूछ रहे कि कितना घंटा लगेगा, अगर एक घंटे में आप 48 किलोमीटर कर सकते हो तो ऐसे कितने घंटे लगेंगे आपको 336 किलोमीटर क्रॉस करने के लिए? समझ में आ रहा है? अगर एक घंटे में आपको 48 किलोमीटर आप ट्रैवल कर सकते हो तो आपको 336 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करने के लिए कितने आवर्स लगने वाले हैं वो हमें फाइंड आउट करना है। ओके, दैट इज द मेन मोटिव, वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द हाउ मेनी आवर्स इट्स गोइंग टू टेक टू ट्रैवल 336 किलोमीटर, अगर एक घंटे में 48 किलोमीटर हम ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं। Is that clear? So now let us solve that division sum. So divisor is 48, dividend is 336. So first important step we have to do is that we have to answer. So answer will be, statements are very important for the word problem sum. If you will not write the statements, you won't be able to get the marks. So the important part in the word problem sums are that is your statements, then is the doing division, and then the last statement. So first statement, distance to be covered. कितना distance cover करना है? 336 किलोमीटर. Okay. And to find time, हमको क्या find out करना है? Time मतलब घंटा. How many hours? How many घंटे? How many hours we are going to find out? How many hours we are going to take to cover 336 kilometer if 1 hour takes 48 kilometer. Okay, so for this, for the next step is that write the table of 48. Divisor is 48, so you have to write the table of 48. So 48 ones is 48, 48 twos is 96, 48 threes is 144, 48 fours is 192, 48 fives is 240, 48 six is 288, 48 sevens is 336, 48 eights is 384, 48 nines is 432, and 48 tens is 480. Okay, so I have written the whole table of 48. Now you have to see the dividend is 336. Now you have to see whether that 336 is present in the 48 table. Is it there? Yes, it is there, that 48 sevens is 336. So you need to divide it like 48 sevens are, it is 336. Okay, you need to do the subtraction. So 336 minus 336, the answer will be 0. Okay, so the division is over because all the dividend sums are being divided. There is no any other number left. Okay, so students, here what is the answer? Yes, answer is 7. I have told you that in the division, whatever is the question, that is the answer. So students, here the answer is 7. So कितने hours लगेंगे उन लोगों को complete करने के लिए? Yes, the time required is 7 hours. The time required is 7 hours. Okay. So this is the last statement, that is the time required is 7 hours. So students, in this way you have to solve the word problems of division. Is that clear? Okay. And for this the homework is question number 3, 4 and 5. These three are the word problems which you have to do as the part of the homework. If anybody is having any doubt regarding this, then you can message me or you can ask me your doubts personally. Okay. Next is students, it's your homework. So homework is problem set 15. Question number 1 is solve the following and write the question and remainder. So this, from this question number 1 I have explained your first and second one. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth you have to solve it on your own. Question number 2 I have explained you all, I have solved it and I have explained you all. Question number 3, 4, 5 you have to do it on your own. If students, if you are having any doubt regarding this problem set, you can ask me. Don't, you can ask me personally. Okay, you can message me the particular sum if you need any help. And you have to complete this homework in your maths notebook as well as in your combined book. You need to complete your homework problem set 15 in your maths notebook as well as in your maths combined book number 2. And you have to send me the pictures of notebook as well as your combined book. So this is your homework for today. I hope you will complete your homework. And students, with this we will end our today's lecture. I hope you all have understood this concept of division, and I hope you will complete your homework on time. And once you finished your homework, you will send me on my personal number before 6 p.m. Okay, thank you.